Again, maybe Hyper One can give us, or can illuminate us a little bit on that, and can let us know. But regardless, we're jumping into our next series, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Oceanborn, we have the orange Protoss player, the SE2 Protoss, representing Platinum Esports for the land of the Netherlands. It is Boanaan. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, going for a 12 pool, we have the Brood Wars Zerg player, the Red Zerg, representing Team Hyper One from South Korea. It is a 3-point. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It's time to get your Gamba going. Predictions are open. Place your bets in the chat while you can for who you think will take the series. Forge has been thrown down. The cannon rush is upon us. Boanaan has a reputation, and can 3-point keep up? Pylon has already been placed down. Probe is slipping into the main, and we'll confirm, we'll get eyes on the 12 pool. Now, we saw GG Machine respond with the 12 pool on Guangali Beach earlier in the ace match. Didn't quite go his way. The cannon rushes were still relatively successful. We'll see how successful they'll be this time. Ooh, that's 3-point. He does miss it. He does not scout, does not confirm. He's not aware of what's going on. The cannon rush is in full swing already, preemptively. And here we go. The Lings have arrived. And the setup is already revealed. 3-point, he can deny the second pylon at least. Yeah, it does force a cancel. Well, I mean, we're going to be canceling anyway. Cannons are slowly encroaching upon the expansion, and 3-point, ooh, he's a little bit indecisive. He's going across the map. Backup cannons on the way. And 3-point forced to take another expansion. It does take a third. And we'll be forced to cancel the natural. You know, a 3-point trying to knock on the front door. Again, does force a full wall. Is going to get some damage done, but not much more than that. And if you remember, we had a pretty similar scenario in the game we just casted with GG Machine. And I do think that a lot of this will come down to the fact that this time 3-point has Lings outside or on top of his expansion. And this time, this hatchery should be saved. Ooh, no cancel. Bold move. 3-point's gonna try and save that natural base. Lings, they dive in, they get on top of the cannon, they force a cancel. They get on top of the second cannon, and they force another cancel as well. Yeah, 2 cancellations, going for the third cannon. Decent service area, and they barely do get it. And now the Sun Colony is finishing up. Oh my god. Very impressive. Probe falls, the colony is up and running. That's a kill, no cancel on that pylon. Sorry, on that gate, sorry, on that cannon. Now the downside, oh, as we force another cancellation, the downside is that these sunken colonies cannot uproot. They cannot reposition, so it's kind of stuck here on location. There's still 2 cannons, there's still more cannons on the way. Zeld has arrived. This cannon rush is still not cleaned up, and the base, it looks like it will fall. In saying that, there is a backup expansion, and we have a lot of Lings to work with. And once again, another surround, nice service area on this cannon. Zealot goes down, cannon as well. And this last cannon is out of range. So if we deny barely another expansion, sorry, another cannon. Boanaan trying to keep this up and running. More cannons on the way. But last, we are just amassing more Lings. Sunken Colony getting in position. Slowly leapfrogging forward. And it looks like 3-point. It looks like he should be able to defend. Yeah, once again, gets a surround and gets a stalker. Denies the cannons. And he's just buying time for the Sun Colony to finish up. Overlord taking some shots. Ooh. Overlord goes down. Not a bad pickoff. 4 more cannons on the way. And it looks like the colony should be able to hold its own. Yeah, we'll get a kill. Gets the final cannon. And another. And again, these cannons aren't really threatening anything is the problem. They're not really threatening any of the expansions. I say that the Stalker, though. The Stalker going for the hatchery. Can he get it? The hatchery's getting low. Couple more shots. Can we save it? Hatchery getting so low, but alas, Lings, they don't quite get a surround on the Stalker. They do zone it back. Oh, getting another shot off. The dance has begun. Oh, again, like 2 or 3 more shots will be enough. Instead, Lings, they go for the pylon. I believe that second pylon is keeping everything powered, though. Question mark? Ooh. Is keeping the cannon powered. What about us? One more! He gets it! He gets the expansion. The natural goes down. But was it worth it in the end? Because remember, threepoint is already on 2 bases. Does he really need that natural? GG gets called. Threepoint defends the cannon rush, and threepoint will take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Again, threepoint was very proactive when it came to dealing with those cannons. He made sure to never allow a third cannon to finish. At times, there were 2 cannons up and running, but there were almost never 3 cannons up and running. Threepoint, he was able to make full use of that natural. It was actually very important when it comes to lava. He was making as many lings as possible. He avoided any kind of evo chambers and upgrades, just mass ling, made sure the cannons did not finish. Sunken colonies did come into play as well. They were able to just zone away and just kind of create these areas where he was able to freely just expand and freely have control of. And GG, well played. Threepoint takes a lead. And now the turns will table. Now threepoint can embrace SE2, and Boanaan will have to embrace Brood War instead. Here we go. But again, that was a very intense defense from threepoint. Just never afraid to throw away lings to make sure that the cannons did not finish. To make sure that Boanaan never really established kind of a foothold. Ooh, and we are going to be jumping into Guangali Beach once again. We go. Here we go. Our players are going to be kind of picking and choosing here. Oh. And a threepoint, he has chosen to stick with Brood War. So I misspoke earlier. So the way the rule set works is that each game, for game 1, game 2, game 3, they alternate, and the players, they pick if they want to play Brood War or SE2. And threepoint, he has chosen to remain as a Brood War Zerg. Oh boy. And here we go, spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Guangali Beach. We have the orange Protoss player from the Netherlands representing Platinum Esports. It is Boanaan. And spawning in the top right hand corner, deciding to stick with the Brood War Zerg race, we have the red Zerg player from South Korea representing Team Hyper 1. It is threepoint. Going for the 15-15 in a way. I mean, the drone is moving out across the map. Oh, they're having a stroll through the beach. Let's go. But threepoint is moving out, looking to set up a proxy hatchery, I imagine. Likewise, Boanaan setting up for his own cannon rush. The drone has arrived, and the hatchery is going to be thrown down in the main base of Boanaan. Correct? No, never mind. Ooh. Okay. So it looks like threepoint was just going for a drone scout and was setting up for potentially a proxy if he saw an opening. Instead, pulling the boys. Did you see the pylon under fire? Cannons on the way. A really nice position here for Boanaan for that cannon. More boys being pulled. Does force a cancel on the pylon, but the cannon should finish. Up! But the gateway is going to be thrown down just in time. The gateway is placed. And threepoint trying to save that drone. Cannon does complete. And you can see that threepoint is zoning that probe away, making sure that there's no additional cannons, just the one. Just the one cannon spawning pool still in production. And that one cannon, it's being spent on the gas geyser. Drone comes back in. Yeah, the probe does right another cannon. Ooh, and threepoint, he will get a kill. Oh my god, that was a kill, not a cancel. Sunken colonies on the way. That is a backup cannon. Jesus, that's going to be 4 colonies for threepoint. And they are within range of the pylon. Uh-oh. Colonies, they don't take long to morph in. And again, there's only one cannon. Sorry, there's only one pylon. Creep is everywhere else. If the pylon gets targeted down, I mean, that's going to be game. But now going for the cannons and the sun colonies, they should be able to take this. Lings have arrived. Zelda warps in. Yeah, first cannon goes down. Second cannon goes down. Zelda as well, and the pylon is within range. And that's a cleanup. Very impressive. So again, threepoint, he was just buying time for his own expansion to finish. He made use of all 6 drones that were left here. He morphed in a gas geyser and 4 sunken colonies, cleans everything up, and threepoint defense. Now, on the one hand, yes, it was a costly defense. It did cost a lot of these sunken colonies, that is true. But at the same time, Boanaan doesn't really have any tech. There's nothing. There's no gateway, there's no gases, no cybercore, no nothing back at home. Lings are moving out, and Boanaan has to wall up. And can he wall up in time? Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be so close. Lings, they have... no, the wall's open. GG gets called, and threepoint, he busts through. Not enough money to wall off. Boanaan barely did not have enough, and threepoint will take the 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations, threepoint will take the series. We'll advance on to the next round. My condolences to Boanaan. Again, threepoint having a very different reaction and very different response to the cannon rushes, specifically with Brood War Zerg. Even Boanaan was surprised when threepoint did not pick SE2 Zerg for the second game. Again, threepoint is much more practiced, I should say. Threepoint is much more practiced. He's much more well rehearsed in kind of the art of Brood War Zerg in this mod, and did have not just a very different response to GG Machine, but 2 very different games as well. Game 1, you know, he fought hard. He fought hard to Game 1, he fought hard to Ling Flood and make sure the cannons didn't get up and running. Here in Game 2, instead he went for a later spawning pool, but he went instead to buy time for the hatchery to finish, and he went for a mass sunken colony response within range of the pylon to be able to focus it down and make sure there was no other kind of sustain left over there for the cannon rush. GG. GG, well played. Very well done. GG, well played. See in the chat. I didn't know Sunkens are this good. They're amazing. They have to be strong in a way because, as we mentioned before, you can't reposition them, right? Like spine crawlers. So once they get placed, they're kind of stuck where they are. So they are a lot stronger. They actually don't take long to morph in. I don't know the math, but I think a sunken colony might take less time than a spine crawler to morph in. So you saw like how quick that response was when he threw all of them down and they finished up so quickly to help defend against the cannon rush. It was, yeah, quite intense. GG. GG, well played. Also, share my papi, share my.